All right, so in my adventures at hunting down stuff at yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores, I've picked up some CDs and cassettes, and so that's what I'm going to do in this one. I did one on the records, so now this is the latest stuff on CDs, and it's been a while, so I don't really remember exactly what's here. I have to go through it, and if I'm not sure, I'm going to have to read off. So this is a sealed copy of Gwen Stefani's The Great Escape, which I'm pretty sure I have already, but if I do have it, this one stays sealed. I always like to have sealed copies, even if I have, one sitting around that I've already downloaded into my iTunes and listened to. So I do like Gwen Stefani, so good one. And if I don't have it, I can open it up. Deborah Harry, Debreviation. So, cutout. You can see a little cutout here. I think most of these I probably only paid $1 for, if I paid anything, because some of these I got for free. In Utero by Nirvana. This was one that I was not sure if I had it or not on CD. I know I do have it in vinyl, but pick that one up. Nirvana in Utero. This one I paid, I think, $3 for. Slave to the Grind by Skid Row. See, this is one that was free, and I wasn't sure what it was. It's Tom Schumann, Reflections Over Time, and a digipack. This one is Iggy Pop, Brick by Brick. And I don't know which way it goes in, but this is the way I got it. And since it doesn't have Iggy Pop Brick by Brick on the front, it's going to stay this way. Heavy D and the Boys, Nothing But Love. I may have one other Heavy D CD in my collection, but not sure. And then I got the Pearl Jam here, their digipack. I don't remember what the name of this one is. Revolution Radio, that's right. So this one I think was $1, $1. Now to the cassettes. All right, this was all the cassettes I'm about to show you, which there's 5. I think I paid $2 for all 5 of them. And start out with this one. This is Emotion by Mariah Carey. Let me do this. But when I got home, one of the things that I like to do, especially with probably with cassettes, more so than anything else, is to listen for hissing, squealing, the spools not turning, stuff like that. And so I put this on. It was already halfway through, so I rewound it side A. Nothing. Fast forward, play, nothing. Fast forward, play, nothing. I get to about the halfway point to where it was stopped when I bought it. All of a sudden, there it is, the music. Somebody erased, and then I checked the B-side. Everything's there. So somebody went and erased, somehow, the first half of the first side of this cassette. Disappointing, yes. But I do have it on CD, so I'm not losing out any. Okay, then I got Mariah Carey. This one was fine. No issues with that. And then Music Box by Mariah Carey. So whoever dumped all their cassettes off on this guy at the flea market or wherever he got them, somebody like Mariah Carey. Now I have all these on CD. I don't know which ones I know I have like one or two on vinyl, but so that's Music Box. Another one was I wasn't sure whether or not I had it or not on cassette. I know I have it on CD and I know I have it on vinyl. It was Like a Virgin by Madonna. Fortunately, I did not have it. So, you know, I think he was asking 50 cents a piece. I said, well, you take $2 for 5. That's what you do at flea markets. That's what I did with the records. That's what I do with everything else. You know, just put a few things together. And if they're asking $1 a piece, you try to get 3 of them and say $2, you know, something like that. That's how flea markets work. Sometimes they'll say no. Sometimes they'll say yes. Some guy I know, I went and bought an Esterbrook, old vintage, new old stock Esterbrook pen. Why are you talking about this, Mark? I don't care about that shit. Anyway, he wanted $10 for it. So I said, well, you take 5. He said, well, I haven't marked it $10. I said, okay, how about 8? I would have been willing to pay 10. I'm not saying that. I'm not that stingy. If I want something, I want something. This was orange pen, and I like orange and red pens. Orange and red album covers too, but anyway. So he said, okay, I'll do 8. Gave him $8, got a nice pen. So anyway, yeah, so Madonna, Like a Virgin. And the last one is Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation, which is, again, I know I have this on CD. The rest of these were fine. There was no issue. It was just that Emotions by Mariah Carey that somehow somebody had erased. And, you know, they have the tab removed on the top of the cassette. So if you're going to, I don't know what the point of it would be. You'd have to put a piece of tape or something over that point, which, you know, this is obviously there to prevent you from accidentally hitting record and, you know, recording over a pre-made tape. So I guess it's possible a magnet? I don't know. Well, anyway, so yeah, there's the cassettes that I have, the CDs, and that's the latest that I have in my collection as far as cassettes and CDs. So if you enjoyed the video, click like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.